This is unbelievable. I've got somebody with me that does some very, very dangerous stuff.
Dangerous.
Yes, you're a snake charmer.
I'm a snake charmer, but I'm a
That's
very
not
gentle.
that's not easy. Snake charming is not easy.
What do you think it is?
For us, when we see a snake, we kind of run. They kind of scare the bears.
Okay, that makes sense. But this snake charmer would actually chase you too, but because you're hairy and she
Oh,
wants to take the hair off your body. You're a hairy boy, Bobby.
oh, you do that body waxing stuff. Oh, we run from you guys really fast. We don't want any of that sticky stuff on us. And then the fur. Oh, I had that. Sometimes that happens with the honey. Sometimes the
Yes.
honey gets sticky, and then you got to pull out the fur. Oh, it screams. Oh,
Okay, so you know what it feels like to be body waxed, but
I do.
honey all by itself is probably a little too sticky to use.
Right.
So a quality wax is the best option, but you can't eat that. Don't get them confused.
So what? Explain to me what these humans have to go through with this body waxing, because this sounds really complicated.
Do you want the process or do you want the reasons behind it?
Oh, whatever you feel like telling me. You can go either way. You can do both.
Okay, well, here in the Western culture, now I understand you're not here in the Western culture right now, right?
Oh, I kind of travel around, but I'll be there for the film, for shooting the film. I'll be in Vegas.
Oh, watch out. That's a whole nother talk. People do body waxing because it makes them feel more comfortable. There's a lot of social stigma
Uh-huh.
with body hair. In our particular culture here, we sort of vilify things like that.
Especially
And
with the guys, right? Some of the guys that have way too much hair.
according to
To
what
them.
scripture,
To them,
where is
right?
that
Yeah,
written,
right?
you know?
That's what they. But I think you should just let. If you have a lot of hair, you should have it, right?
Well, coming from you, yeah. I mean,
Right?
that's your protection. We had hair a lot more when we were cavemen.
That's right.
That's belief system is, and yeah, we've lost a lot of our body hair. It's more of a comfort thing for a lot of people too.
Uh huh.
Those who work outside, like officers, firefighters, military, pro ball players, when they're wearing those suffocating uniforms with that material,
Right.
and so it's kind of like wet newspaper down between your legs.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, it has an odor and it traps the moisture to the skin, creates rash,
Uh
and
huh.
it also kind of gets in the way of intimate pleasure.
Ah. Yeah. You.
Intimate
That's.
thing
I.
about body.
I understand that, and you don't want anything to get in the way of intimate pleasure. That's really probably the most important thing, right?
For you guys, yeah, that's the top thing.
Right.
Right after that is between the cheeks, because we do that too, and that has a hygiene aspect to it and a
Oh, that's on
comfort.
the. You talk about the cheeks on the backside.
Yes, not
Yeah,
not these cheeks.
that's kind of good because I don't. Why do you gotta take? Why you gotta wax the cheeks on the front side? That's the. Oh, I see what you're talking. Yeah, that's got to be a hard thing to do.
Not for me.
No, but I mean for
It's
them by themselves without somebody doing it.
oh
Yeah.
yes, when you take a razor and you just swing your arm behind you and just sort of randomly start scraping at things back there, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, that can't be good. That's not a good idea. So
So it's
how did you get into this?
uh, I was tired of doing what I was doing for 25 years, which is research writing. It was really
Oh,
cerebral
that
and
is so hard. You have to figure out every footnote at the bottom of the page, and oh,
yes, it
hard,
was fun because there were a lot of things I didn't know about until I started doing the research on it.
right?
Um, but it was time to do something more social, and I just threw it out there to the universe and said, put something in my path that's really different, really fun, and where I can help people. And
I
that's what happened.
I bet you're very good at it. I bet you have all the customers come back because you make them feel safe, and then they don't feel bad, and then they do what they got to do, and everything's good.
Yes, and they're allowed to, like you said, be safe It's there are a lot of social stigmas for men to come in and get waxed. It's the same similar things with massage, how the body's going to respond. The main point in my marketing is for you boys to know that I understand how the body works. I understand the difference between sexual stimulation and sensual stimulation and sensory.
Oh,
What
that's good.
waxing is sensory, but the body doesn't know or have a different approach to responding to all three of those.
Yeah, it can't
So
tell.
body,
It can't tell the difference, right? It can't tell the difference.
no,
Yeah.
and you're not trying to be naughty. You're
Right.
not. The body's just going to respond, and you'll get kicked out of a lot of places
Mm,
because it's they think you can control that, and
mm.
that's not the case. And so with me, it's business as usual. I
That's
work around it. It actually helps because I need to pull the skin taut, so it does help. And there's
very
no
good.
big shaming, there's no big judgment thing going on. And we just do the service. All you want is your hair to be gone.
That's very awesome. I mean, if I was a human, I'd come. Oh crap! I gotta go.